Quiet, settle, people, settle. Weapons, take one. All right, I am in the car. I'm driving, and I want to talk about weapons. That's right. I saw Weapons finally. Thank you, Fandango. Yay! And man, that movie's a trip. That movie, and the thing is, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be at all. I'm thinking as I'm watching previews and trailers as far as these kids that disappear at 217 and they're running with their arms out all freaking crazy. It's like there's some sort of government thing, there's some sort of demonic thing, there's some sort of mass hysteria or group hypnosis, MK Ultra. But no, it was completely different than what I thought it was going to be. But man, that thing, and the thing I love about it, the thing I really loved about it was it kind of gets you at first. Hey, here's our town. This is what happened. The kid's talking, and you meet this poor little teacher, and all but one of her kids has been missing, and oh my gosh, and parents are mad, and everybody's angry, of course, as usual. And this poor, sweet, innocent teacher that you realize isn't sweet and isn't innocent. I mean, she's a little too, touchy feely, little over the top when it comes to her kids, and then she's got her little vodka problem and stuff like that, hooking up with a married man. But feel sorry for her anyway. But I loved it that it was from different points of view. It kind of bounced between the different characters, kind of like that old movie Vantage Point, which I really liked. That movie was really, because it goes up to a certain point and then it stops and starts over from the eyes of somebody else, which leads into all the intersections of the storylines. And that was really cool. So, and just kind of the slow burn of just, okay, what's going on? What's up with these kids? Where are they? What's happening to them? And kind of seeing from the junkie to Josh Brolin's character to the principal to the cop, everybody. That junkie though, man, he pissed me off, man. I just don't like junkies. And then there's the jump scare with the girl with the lipstick above her bed in the forest, and it was very well MCU represented. Thanos had Silver Surfer, had Wong, which I don't know I can't remember his actual name, but man, he was great. The principal, as the principal, he's nice. He played it so calm, so subtly. He was. I loved it, and I felt bad for him the most because when it came time for Gladys, crazy Gladys, to come to his home, and then we get to see what's happening with this little thorn bush and wrapping the hair around it, a bowl of water. Can I get some water? I want a bowl. I'm just weird. I've come to accept it, with her little bowl cut. I thought it was kind of funny. Gladys was the trip. But I felt bad because right before she shows up, there he is sitting on his chair. And his husband, I guess, I assume it's a marriage, brings him a perfectly good, beautiful setup tray of hot dogs. I'm like, oh, you want to win me over? Give me some hot dogs. Like, seriously, tray them out like that. The little mustard topping with the string mustard. I was and then he had to get up and he didn't even get to enjoy the hot dogs. So shame on you, Gladys, for ruining that man's hot dog lunch. You should have waited. You should have sat outside and been like, dude, he needs his hot dogs. That's gonna be his last meal, basically, and it was. But then, man, when she like snapped that twig, well, first when she rings the bell, it's just like, and then and he just goes nuts, headbutting, and he was creepy with it, his eyes bulging out like that, and then he's running to the gas station, attacks her, blood all over his face, gets out of there and it's just running after her, and then before he gets just plowed into, he was awesome, So I mean, I loved how everything just slowly comes together. And then the junkie sees the kids in the basement, but since he's a junkie and he had this run-in with the cop, and doesn't have a chance to really say anything. And then when they finally do show up, then ding, 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 things happen. And it was a wild ride to the finish, again with more white salt or chalk that's a barrier for spirits, just like I was going to talk about in another movie coming up with Bring Her Back. But the thing I really liked about the ending, and if you haven't seen it, I'm going to try not to say too much, as a certain someone gets torn to shreds in the yard, because it was really cool how that was set up to have them turn on Gladys. But when it was done, it wasn't like one of those just everyone's just like, hey, what's you up? What's going on? What's you up to? Hey, Dad. Hey, what's for dinner? It was like, no, like the mom and dad that was being fed soup. It was like they're being fed soup somewhere else by someone else. And the kids, like, some of them just started talking a year later. It's like, it like, this ruined them, which is sad. You don't want to see that, but it made it realistic. Like, the voodoo and the brainwashing or whatever it wasn't just like, oh, it's done because her limbs are strewn across someone's front yard. So I really like that aspect too. So I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish now I would have seen it in theaters, because I think that would have been a fun ride there to see with group of people if they were cool, not on their phones and hanging out with babies. But I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. Like I said, the intersecting of the characters, just showing the different ways and what the school would go through, the PTA meeting, all the stuff that would really happen. I like seeing that stuff sometimes, rather than just, here's a story, here's some kids, and I'm glad that we didn't really see them or know what was going on. But yeah, I was satisfied with the ending. A really, really well done movie. I'd say top 2 so far of 2025, because again, I'm starting this journey with the 2025 movies pretty much. So yeah, you should go out, check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's for sure will be on one of the streaming sites soon, because it's on Fandango now. So I'm going to keep driving to my destination, which is volleyball. And so yeah, keep rocking, keep watching those horror movies. Thank you for watching Horror Puppets and Ballads. With the Puppets and Ballads will be coming soon. So thank you, and good night.